Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Border Porn, the series where I fix your borders and make them look good. Not right, good. Okay, they don't have to be correct. They just need to look good. That's all we're doing here today, boys. Anyways, boys, today is going to be an adjustments episode and Central Europe. I mean, not Central Europe, Central Asia. Central Asia will be messed with today, as well as some adjustments to some things that we've already done that I'd like to make a little bit better after taking a little while to look at it, realizing it could be done differently, and I think we should do some changes. So the first change is going to involve, there's actually going to be two changes to Scandinavia. So the first change we're going to do, which I got a lot of recommendations from you guys to actually do this, would be to annex Finland into Sweden. Should be kind of complete it. It used to look like that kind of, before the Great Northern War and stuff. Well, I guess it still kind of had Finland at the end of that, but it slowly lost all its territory, and then Sweden became kind of what it is now. But it looked kind of cool like that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to annex Finland. There we go. So there's Sweden, nice and plump. But we're not quite done yet because I have another idea, and I think it could look really cool. Regarding these Baltic nations here, I think it would look really nice to have it be based in Latvia, so it's red, so it contrasts with this blue and yellow. So it'd be Latvia, and it'll have basically an Estonia and then these two islands here. And I think that would kind of create a really cool looking Baltic nation. So we're going to become Latvia here, and we're going to give all of this to Latvia, including the little lake. And then we're also going to do the islands over here. And I think that creates a really cool looking little Baltic country, and now it's part of NATO. So that's what it looks like now. I think that looks better than the previous Scandinavia that we had before. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. I also saw a lot of recommendations to give this to Latvia, or give that to, at that point, Sweden as well. But I don't know. I think this looks kind of cool with that slant there coming right through that little bay. One more, we have actually a bunch of adjustments to make, but another one we have is to go back to Austria again. We've gone to Austria quite a lot. We're going to become Austria, and someone pointed out that there is this province, there's actually two provinces that are on this side of the river, which create a weird looking thing there. Does Austria look too weird and lumpy now? It's kind of just turning into an oval, huh? I think the problem with it being an oval is it loses its shape. So that's what Austria looks like now. Tell me if you guys think that it looked better with that little point in there. I kind of think it looked better, but I saw quite a few comments that said, get rid of that province that German province is on the other side of the river. But tell me what you guys think first, and then maybe we can re-change that back. I think it looks okay, though. Okay, another thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Caucasus Mountains. Holy shit. You guys were right that these two colors are way too similar. It's really hard to see the border there. So, I had an idea just to give everything back to a United Caucasus Mountain state. So I was thinking about using Georgia, because Georgia I think is bright red. So we're going to go into Russia. There we go. There's Georgia, and then we're going to hand over everything to it. There we go. There's Georgia. I think that looks pretty nice, to be honest. Whoops. Actually, that might look kind of cool giving that state to it as well, but that would kind of ruin Turkey. What do you guys think about that? We might be able to give that back to Turkey if that doesn't look too good, but I just realized that that looks kind of cool. That is our new Caucasus region. We can always change that back if we don't like it. There we go. That changed it back to gold. I think it does better contrast against this Romania and even this Hungary here. So I think that was a good idea to change it back to Poland. Even though the whole idea isn't what country it's controlling, the idea is the shape that's there, and we can call it whatever we want. So this could be Lithuania, Poland, or just Lithuania, whatever you want it to be in your little imagination, okay? And there we go. That is our adjustments that we are going to be doing for this episode. And next up is Central Asia, the absolute worst thing ever to exist. Boys, I've spent about an hour looking at this map, playing around with the states that are on this, playing around with the provinces. The provinces are huge. The provinces are giant. They don't really make sense. It's extremely hard to do this. Like, I was thinking about maybe expanding Iran up this way, but it doesn't really work. We can maybe play around with that a little bit. So my definitive answer for fixing this problem is either giving it all to Kazakhstan or giving it all to Russia. So we can look at both and then decide what we like better. That's what that looks like. There's also this state here that I noticed China controls that looks, I don't know actually. Maybe if it was divided in half, that looks a little bit better. I gave some of it to Kazakhstan. So that's what it looks like entirely under the control of Kazakhstan. Now we can look at it entirely under the control of Russia and see what we like better. That is with Russia. I'm going to leave it in Russia for now because I think I like it with Russia. But if you guys like an independent Kazakhstan, Central Asia region, tell me in the comments. Believe me, I've looked through these states. These states are really horrible to play with. They're really jaggedy and weird, and the provinces are really hard to make the borders look good in this game. So, at least in this region. So I've played around with this for about an hour. Trust me, I've looked for cool ways to make it look better. I couldn't find any. So make sure that if you guys liked it with Kazakhstan better, tell me in the comments, and I can go back and change that in the next episode. I just saw this too with Georgia. I kind of want to go like that. Boom. It makes it stretch out even better, and it kind of has this nice curve instead of just jaggeding straight off right there. I like that with Georgia too. Tell me if you guys like the Georgia. I think it looks pretty sweet. It's got these little tentacles that reach around and stuff, but the shape to it is very conforming and very nice. So anyways, boys, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new. Tell me what you guys want to see next. Southeast Asia, China, you know, more Africa, the India region. I don't know what you call this, like Southern Asia, South Asia. Oceania. Oceania is going to be weird. And there's also South America, North America, which I'm still really confused on how I'm going to deal with North America, at least. I have some ideas for South America. But yeah, again, boys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. Excuse me, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace!